Oh. Thomas the Duncan and Friends, Australia, Series 2, Episode 5, Pop Special Australian made. During the summer, the Equestria Girls were doing the cleaning the lines, part of their railway. They put the weeds in the trucks for Digby to take to the tip, getting ready for visiting engines. One of them is Duncan. What my apples! It was the last weed. It sure is apple cake. They're getting ready for your brother to visit, explained Duncan's driver. They haven't met him for years. They'll get a surprise, said Duncan. They're also wanting to learn about his life when he tells them his tale, the driver continued. During your visit and his, you'll show him the routes he hasn't been to them when he comes. Duncan and we George and Ward never in all their lives would like to hang out to look in every valley of the Equestria Girls railway. Lastly, they're getting the lines all smooth. Don't tell them I rock and roll. It was anything but frosty pleasant. Each day the sun shone, and it became hotter and hotter. Too hot for the holiday makers to lie on the beach. Every train was full. The Equestria Girls didn't like the hot weather as they cleaned the weeds. Phew! I don't think we can clean this up it's like bottles. We can't take from a tower, said Applejack. The others agreed with her. We had a bath that helped, said Twilight. It gives us coolness, but I don't think we can manage all the others. Duncan was working on the weeds. The Equestria Girls asked him because Digby was away in the first world. Is anything wrong, Lassie? Asked Duncan, who noticed Twilight looking up at him. Not yet, said Twilight, but I'm afraid there might be unless we have a drink. We helped you, so can you help us? No problem. Then I think I'll find a railway in the wood. I've brought it a long time ago before I met you. I'll find a water pump. Not a little narrow-gauge engine, Duncan. You nearly forgot the track. There is a forest. A secret railway was formed from first people we don't know. There's no shed, just some sidings with a pump. It was discovered from Duncan a long time ago in the 80s, which she gave it a name. It was called Pump Wood Line. Here it is, driver. Give it a pump. The pump was surprisingly working, and he found some bottles in the shed. Not this. He came back to the railway. Twilight and her friends cheered him when they saw what he had. Have you got our drinks, Duncan? Yes, I have. Here you are. Thanks, it's good to help each other. Your help and others can keep our railway running. It's only fair we help each other. Equestria Girls, meet my brother, Wee Georgie Wood. The old engine steamed into the railway. Hello, Twilight. I haven't seen you for years. Even you lot. Twilight was surprised. How did you know us? Well, I had this dream and saw a body form as you. And it was true. Duncan told me he owned the pump wood line. But I haven't seen this railway. It looks nice. We made it since we first appeared on YouTube. You have some tales to tell us about yourself? Oh, yes. I still remember being born. I had this book called Whistle at the Bridge. Thank you, we haven't had it for years. The two brothers had a great look round of the Equestria Girls railway. Wee Georgie, for once in his life, never felt displeased to see this great layout, and he allowed them to give him a wash whenever he was doing some dirty jobs. "You know, you two," said Rabbity, "we've been thinking Tunna is a great country, and your line used to be big, but it changed." "Oh, that happened in the 80s. It's just a tourist railway, and Duncan visits me every second Sunday." "You seem a great pair, but did you become brothers?" "Friends forget." "Yes," said Duncan, "like your parents yourselves. Can call them wing sisters." "So are we," said Twilight. "We do what they did." "We didn't know you would." "Did you get your project scripts ready?" "Yes, we have the school." "Loved it. I've learned from when you did the goods work. Except I didn't read about your sister." "We maybe. I'm glad you didn't. It's stressing. My society had all the support to get me restored, so I'm the only engine in Tunna left. They had to agree that Duncan's brother does still remember his losses, but is still really useful and always happy with continuation of many donations given to him." "Oh no, not so cool!" Uh-oh. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Australia, Series 2, Episode 6. Thomas Percy Co., Australian made. Thomas the Tank Engine's blue paint sparkled in the sunshine as he puffed happily along his friend's branch line with Ellie and Caramel. "Blue is the only colour for an engine," he boasted to the others. "Oh, I don't know. I like my brown paint," said Toby. "I've always been green. I wouldn't want to be any other colour either," added Percy. "Blue is the only proper colour for a really useful engine." "Everybody knows that," spluttered Thomas. "Well, there's Jack. He's blue, and is a little engine," said Percy. "And he, has black, too." Percy grinned at Toby and winked. Each day, Percy brings in a truck full of coal from the coal hopper in the Forest Railway and takes it other places. Next morning, Thomas was resting as Percy was shunting. "Be careful in this siding, Percy," warned Thomas as Percy pushed the truck alongside him. "These buffers aren't very safe. They need restoring. They've been here for years, Thomas. None of us haven't touched them." As he stopped, a catch on the door of the truck burst open. With a rumble and a crash, an avalanche of coal poured out and piled up round Thomas's wheels. A thick cloud of coal dust rose all around him. "A tissue!" spluttered Thomas. "Help! I'm choking! Get me out!" Percy looked worried. He realized the door workings went wrong. As the dust settled, he looked at Thomas, all covered in blackness. "What?" "Sorry, that's the last time I got you dirty when the door workings were lasting that longer." "That's all right, Percy. At least the buffers didn't break." Percy had to clean the mess before he could help his friend. The coal bunker stood behind the buffers which Thomas had said were unsafe. It was only when the coal was shoveled into the bunker that he could be moved. When towed, poor Thomas was filthy. "You're not fit to be seen," said the cleaners. It took so long to clean Thomas that he wasn't ready for his next train, and Toby had to take Annie and Clarabelle with Henrietta. The cleaners were tired and dirty when they had finished. Thomas was grumpy in the shed at night. Toby thought it a great joke. Percy decided to tell him about the truck he brought. The truck hasn't been used for years, Thomas. When I was in the other railway, I gave it a tidy up. The yard, it was left there to go rusty. Well, I hope it behaves, said Thomas. If an accident happens, they wouldn't know what caused it. They'd just fight it. Only because they never learned sense. The engines are glad Sodor and Tasman Sodor were safe railways to live on, but the other railways, which they sometimes visit, they think it would need a change. It would need to change its ways. The occupied railway in England, they knew, was the Tellinin Railway and the Bluebell Railway. They were great to visit. Next day, Thomas was taking the goods from the little ponies working in Forest Hill. Percy was resting in a siding to get a drink. The water tower stood at the end of the siding with the faulty buffers. As Percy tried to stop, he heard a cracking sound, and to his horror found that he couldn't. The buffers didn't stop him either. "Oh no!" cried Percy. Ouch! The buffers were broken, and Percy ran into the coal bunker with a thud. Coal flew everywhere. When the dust settled, Percy disappeared beneath a thick black cloak. "Oh dear, now you've gone and done it, Percy," said Thomas as he left. Percy had to wait for Salty to get him out.